But let's ask Kunal Bajaj what he's making of TCS's earnings and whether they back the stock to finally recover or not. Kunal, hi, good morning. Good to be speaking with you. Kunal, what's been your take on how TCS's performance has been, which looks largely in line?
Yeah, good morning. Thanks for having me on the show. Yeah, as you said, yes, the overall results are largely in line with revenue remaining flat sequentially, while margins are tagged below the expectations due to the annual wage revisions as well as the continued AI capability investments. More importantly, what we believe that this quarter reinforces that the demand has stabilized, but it is not a broad-based recovery. Broad-based recovery is still elusive at the moment. BFSI and technology continue to outperform. Whereas what we see that consumer manufacturing and healthcare continues to remain soft because of cautious discretionary spending. So demand, if you see, demand is stabilizing, but AI momentum continues to strengthen. But until and unless we see a broad-based macro certainty, as well as some decisions on client decision making, as well as AI productivity gains, that is likely to offset your moderate growth in the next few quarters. So on the positive side, we believe that AI momentum continues to strengthen. This is supported by large transformation programs as well as healthy deal pipeline. However, the monetization will remain gradual as because productivity-led deflation will offset your part-time near-term benefit. So we expect some uptick from Q2 onwards, but a meaningful acceleration will broadly depend on faster conversion of bookings into revenue. So that is somewhat gradual. So FY26 is expected to be a gradual growth year for TCS.
Hmm. Uh, how do you look at the entire TCV uh, that they've been able to clock in Q1, $9.5 billion. Last year it was $40.7 billion. Do you see as conversions increase, they would be able to surpass this entire last year's TCV?
Yeah, TCVs remain healthy with strong mega deals as well as large deals which they have won as well. But the question comes around how they are able to convert that deal pipeline into revenue. So there has been some client delays and challenges, and ramp ups also takes time. So a couple of quarters is somewhat we expect ramp ups do take time because they have good deals in consumer space. But if you see a consumer performance, it has been a decline on a quarter-on-quarter sequential basis. So yes, overall the pipeline seems healthy. The deal TCV is also healthy, but conversion might take some time.
Kunal, I'm going to pause this conversation for just a minute because we have with us on the phone line T.V. Chowdary of Premier Explosives. He's managing director over there. It's the big acquisition that's happened now, materialized. Premier Explosives acquired by Apollo Microsystems. This is a 1,500 crore transaction for a 41% stake, and what we're also likely to see is a consolidation eventually. Mr. Chowdary, great having you. Firstly, very good morning. Thanks for doing this conversation. Does this give you a significant leg up with regard to ramp up of production? This kind of acquisition, given that a far larger player is acquiring stronger capital available for you?
Yeah, good morning, everybody, and thanks for having me on the show.
Great having you.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, we are expecting a good consolidation of our both the strengths of Premier Explosives and Apollo Microsystems, where they are strong in electronics and defense electronics and aerospace. We are strong in defense and aerospace, high energy materials. So together, we are expecting a good growth in future.
But Mr. Chaudhary, you know, what investors would really like to know is, I mean, you've built Premier Explosive into this very niche strategic defense company. Why sell 41% stake now? Why not continue independently?
See, one thing is succession plan of the company, future. We wish to take it forward to the next century, and it's not that we just end it with 45 years. So strategically, it was felt that instead of a one-line growth of only energetic materials, we should grow in the line of electronics, and future is going to be electronics and explosives rather than one item. So that was the idea that we'll be able to achieve better things.
It was largely succession, Mr. Chowdary?
Yeah, both. Succession also is that the founder is Dr. Gupta, who is now crossed 80 years of age, and I am his, rather, I think he has groomed me to take the position, and then I have also I'm not getting younger rather than older. So we thought that next generation, which should come, whether it is Mr. Gupta's family or Mr. Reddy's family, idea is to take the company forward rather than holding it, rather than releasing it to the potential of the business, which is jointly we'll be able to achieve.
Mr. Chowdary, trust me, none of us are getting any younger. I completely second that. But tell me one thing, is there any integration risk that you foresee from this, combination? Electronics meeting energetics, people are calling it brain combined with brawn right now. But how realistic would be the synergies? And do you sense that there could be any integration hurdles that you may face along this course?
No, I think I don't see any integration hurdles because the facilities are separate and then the expertise is separate. They have the expertise of electronics and we have the high energy materials and all this. Right now, what is happening is the energetic components of the systems we are producing and we are dependent on other external agencies for the electronics and other communication systems and all those.
But Mr.
So now
Chowdary,
it becomes,
right.
Yeah.
No, please finish your point.
Yeah. Now, by adding the strengths of both the companies, and another important thing I want to bring here is both the promoters are first-generation promoters, technocrats, and very much down to earth. And their lookout is only for the growth of the company. And this is how it was felt that it can go faster.
Mr.
No, I'll
Chowdary?
tell you where I was coming in from, Mr. Chowdary,
Yeah.
because, one wonders then what happens to the existing contracts and government relationships. The field or the sector that you represent, these are very sensitive relationships with, government parties that we're talking about. Would this alliance now bring any sort of near-term uncertainties which could actually play out on your order book, perhaps?
This is also another important strategic decision taken based on the backgrounds. See, if you look at it, both the companies are dealing with defense business. And for defense business, the rules and licensing procedures and the acquisition of the company and then all those are same. So both the companies are already in the same area and the directors, antecedents of the directors all are proven. And the shareholding it is nothing but it is Apollo Microsystems also is a defense company which has all the required licenses from the government and permissions and all those, and Premier also same. So we don't see any problem in that. It's not any new entrant coming into the field. It is the same proven ownership which is very well established, and till now we never had any problem in the licensing or from the DRDO sources or from defense and anywhere. So we feel that it will go forward in the same way.
Mr. Chaudhary, hi, this is Sajid here. You manage energetics facilities for ISRO and DRDO. Do you need specific approvals from them for this deal to go through?
Yeah, we have to. We have to inform them and then we have to inform them the change. If they have any issue, they may come back to us. But in certain cases, like the board members and all those, if the new numbers are there, we have to take the consent of approval, rather, not consent, approval of MOD and then DIPT.
And my understanding is that because these are explosive is a very high barrier industry as well. Do you see going forward the scale up would be much faster with consolidation coming into Apollo Micro?
Yeah, we are expecting so because see the growth is already going on, and then the building of the company, we are adding more verticals to the process. And with all this coming and with the strength of Apollo Microsystems on raising the funds and then financial support, and also with the products where the electronics and the explosives are together, like intelligent mines and UAV systems, all those areas where we can complement each other. That's the thought.
Chowdary, does this change the execution roadmap at all? If you can give us a sense as to whether revenue ramps up substantially as a result of this, will the clip be the same? Does all the guidance remain the same? Does anything change on ground?
I think the difference will come in the next financial year. Current financial year is already drawn, what we are doing and what ain't doing and all those. The next financial year, yes, the results of this
in terms of the change
cooperation
next
will come.
financial year.
Yeah.
So what will
Beg your
that be?
pardon?
What will the change be, sir, in the next financial year? Or is it too early to call?
I think it's too early to call.
Okay.
Because, yeah, as on date, we are consolidated with our own whatever business we have. And you know that we have a 1,500 crores order book in our hands.
Yeah.
So execution of that current year, our task is to execute maximum of that.
Understood.
And enter the next year.
Understood.
So, yeah. In the meantime, defense products don't get entry so easily. So these are all, then we have to, together, whatever products we plan to introduce, that we have to take for qualification round.
Right. Thank you so much, Mr. Chowdary, for coming in and speaking to us. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thank you. Okay, we'll slip in a very short break, come back with that TCS conversation on the other side of this break. Stay with us. We're still with Kunal Bajaj as well, and thanks viewers for staying with us. Kunal, thank you so much for staying back. You know, that conversation was critical. Kunal, give us a sense, ramp up. Do you expect that to happen Q2, Q3, Q4? Based on commentary, what's your sense? What's your pulse?
Yeah, yes, we expect ramp up to be there, but ramp ups will be gradual rather than a steep expectation. The company has a very healthy deal order pipeline as well as deal TCVs, so we don't see any challenges coming forward. There might be pockets of underperformance because some client might defer their ramp ups. Otherwise, we see no challenges here.
Okay. Kunal, thank you so much for joining us and giving us that perspective.